Oh, the weather outside is freezing, and kicking butt is oh so pleasing. Perhaps I should play some Wii, or maybe even PS3, because I've got a lust for fighting, and I'm feeling quite inviting. I think that I'll find just the game. With my soul set aflame, we're gonna play through this game. Let us play Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Bandai Namco Games present Namco. But not Bandai. Havoc though. So welcome one and all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Allstarknight's 12 Tales of Tekken. In this series I will be kicking my ass from December 1st to December 24th, freaking Christmas Eve, while playing Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Basically, this series is going to be updated every other day starting December 1st, or at least I'm going to try my very best to update it every other day. And in this series, I'll be tackling the various aspects and things and game modes you can find in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, probably one of my new favorite fighting games. I might want to turn this volume down a bit because it was super loud. Okay, there we go. Now, as you all know, of course, there's no better way to celebrate Christmas, or, you know, get in the holiday spirits, than to freaking kick some butt and kick some ass and take some names, you know? Especially not in a fighting game that I'm somewhat familiar with, so to say. So I'm playing the PS3 version, just in case you were wondering, and boy, this is going to be a fun ride. So every episode I'll be tackling a new subject, or well, not every episode. Some episodes maybe I just record one long episode and split it into multiple parts, like this first one will probably be like that. And yeah, this is one wacky, gorgeous game. My goodness. Oh, also Bilbo Baggins moment coming up right about now. Yeah, there we go. Nightmares. Nightmares of all these faces. I can't even. This is the fighting game where you can beat people to death with a trombone if you so wish. I mean, it's amazing. What better way to celebrate Christmas? Let's just get started. I'm getting cozy already. So I'm if you didn't know, I'm sitting next to my fireplace, smoking my pipe, and wearing my monocle. Because Christmas, that's obviously what people do during Christmas. So there's, as you can see, a lot of stuff to do in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, but I'll go through most of it sooner or later, but I'll start out with offline mode, in which I will complete the arcade battle, or as I like to call it, Arcade Mode Mayhem. In Arcade Mode Mayhem, you choose a character of your own, well, choice. Or two, if you will. See, that's the difference between Tekken Tag Tournament games and regular Tekken games. You can, if you so wish to, you can choose two people and swap them out whenever you want in battle. Of course, the catch is that they don't have as much they can't take as much damage as if you were to use one character. So if you use one character, you'll have a much stronger character. But if you use two, you get a lot of different benefits, like, you know, of course, switching out, and you can choose multiple characters that you like, all that good stuff. So my main characters in this game, I would say, as you can see, there are a lot of characters. Unless I'm mistaken, there's 56 or 57 characters in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, but I may be wrong there. So Arcade Mode Mayhem basically functions as your your classic Tekken experience, where you play through a selected amount of stages, and then you fight a boss at the end, and then you get an ending movie. There are no intro movies in this one, though, because this one is kind of like a spin-off in comparison to the rest of the Tekken games like 6 and 5 and all that. Which, by the way, I did do a Let's Play of Tekken 5 quite some time ago, but I decided to delete it because I sucked and I bitched about the game being too hard because I sucked. But worry not, viewers, I have gotten better. I do no longer suck as much. I'm not saying I'm good, I'm just saying I'm better. So I don't really suck now, I just suck a little, kinda. So my 4 main characters in this game are Kunimitsu, Asuka Kazama, or Asuka Kazama, to pronounce it properly, Alisa, and of course Yoshimitsu, which is the character, which was my first main character actually, but I've had some problems using him recently. Anyway, so who will I be tackling this with, I wonder? I also, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, I made Christmas costumes for every one of these. So, yeah, we have an angel, we have the Christmas Angel of Death right here. So that's interesting. How about I go with, I've decided to go with Kunimitsu as my first character, the freaking Christmas Angel of Death, and then Alisa as my second character, which is kind of my backup, because I believe she's the character I'm best with. That is my belief anyway. So, yeah, you can make costumes in these games. It's pretty freaking amazing, because you can have attachments like police sirens on their heads, angel wings, guns, and you can actually use the guns too, using a special combination of buttons. So yeah. Bam! Christmas, mother effer! Bring it! Yeah, we can just skip that. So the special thing about Tekken Tag Tournaments 2 Arcade Mode in comparison to all the other Tekken games' arcade modes is that in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, the people you fight are actually based on real people, so you're fighting, as they call it, ghosts. And when you fight ghosts, they're usually a lot more competent than CPUs. Which, I mean, it might seem natural, but hey, you know, just in case you were wondering. Also, I'm just stabbing the shit out of him. Man! That was brutal. For him. So yeah, yeah, it's kind of hard to do commentary over this game, but I'll do my very best to try to make some sensible commentary here. So as you can see, also the characters that you're playing against have costumes, which is the reason. What you can only do that when they're ghosts, since they're actually copied versions of other players. And what it means to fight a ghost is basically to that they have taken the records of someone else playing, like, I would say not exactly video, but they've taken the inputs of someone else who have played, just random people online, and they've seen what moves they use the most and how they play, and you know, just and put it into CPUs kinda. So it's like more competent CPUs. This is kind of like hard mode right here. Pretty much. I should probably switch now. I'll just go ahead and do a tag switch. Damn straight. Now, Elisa's probably one of my favorite Tekken characters of all time, because friggin'... Wow, okay, I wasn't supposed to do that. She's a robot cyborg made by a Russian guy, and she speaks Japanese, and she has chainsaws. She can have chainsaws for arms. I should probably showcase that, because that's, like, the best. Also, I should probably also show that you can... in fact, use said items, but it's kind of hard, because the button combinations to use the equipped items you can have are like up, circle, and square at the same time, which is kind of unpractical, because they're like at the completely different sides of the controller, and that's very unpractical. Same thing with the, like, you can have multiple items equipped, and you can use both of them. So one item is set to up, circle, and square, and one item is set to up, X, and triangle. And it's not really easy to execute. And they don't usually do much damage either. So I wouldn't really say it's worth it to go out of your way unless it's something hilarious, because wow. That cap, man. That cap. Oh, it's Christmas! Oh man, just look at it. It's so Christmassy. Okay, let's try to breathe some fire on this friggin' guy. Or do this! Haha! Or do... no. Come on. Don't do that. So there... So, another one of the differences between Tekken Tag Tournament and other Tekken games is that you can do, as I showed you earlier, you can tag out your partner while doing a grab. If you push triangle and R1 on the PlayStation version, like so. So you can switch out your character at the same time as you're doing damage, which is pretty nice, so to say. Also, that's like my favorite Elisa move ever. She's just stepping on people. I just can't. Okay, anyway. Let's focus on kicking some butt. I also like how this is Finland and there are, oh, whoa. Yeah, there we go, breathing fire. Yeah, that's like my favorite. That's one of my favorite moves from Kunimitsu also. Not to mention the Beyblade technique, which usually works better than that. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, there we go. Friggin' Beyblades, man. I'm kicking some ass. So anyway, I like how in Finland there's like snow everywhere. It's practically a Christmas paradise, but in Finland it's not really that cheerful and filled with... Anyway, a lot of the representations of countries are not very accurate. I'm not even sure what country this is. I don't even think it's specified. So, you know. Okay, let's see. There was also this one well, I'm trying to remember some of my moves, but it's kind of hard because I haven't played this in a while. I did do a test run before I started recording though, so I don't completely suck up the whole game, you know. So Kunimitsu's an interesting character because she has not been in a Tekken game since the first Tekken Tag Tournament, and they actually brought back a lot of characters that they've like either killed off or removed from the story for unknown reasons. Also, I'm doing really badly now. And yeah, I have a trombone on my butt. I just thought you'd like to. I just thought I'd mention it, you know. Also, oh wait, hold on. He's also a cyborg, so it's okay. Dude, I was about to use my chainsaws. You know what? Also one of my favorite moves. Oh, hold on. Hold this. Yes. Yes, good sir. There we go. Bringing Christmas to your house, no matter if you want it or not. Man. So, yeah, in Tekken Tag Tournament, the Tekken Tag Tournament games, this is obviously Tekken Tag Tournament 2, so there's been one before, which I believe came out for it came out for the PSP, definitely. But I'm not sure if it was for the PS2 also. I would imagine it would be so. But I wouldn't place any bets on that. I wouldn't write home about that statement, so to say. Anyway, I'm doing bad again. So they brought back a lot of characters that were previously killed off or removed for some reason, because this game is not really canonical, so to say, in the Tekken lore. And yes, there is actually a lore. It's actually a pretty complicated story also. I can't remember half of it, but it involves something called the Mishima Zaibatsu, which is kind of like this company run by one of the main characters, Heihachi, and owned by his family, and it goes pretty much just using, you know, it's really freaking complicated. I just really can't. But you know, also I'm really bad at blocking. Have I mentioned that? I feel like I should, because I am bad at doing that. But I can do it. I'm just not very good at doing it. So yeah. Okay, let's do some Beyblading. That was an absolute failure. Oh, no! Oh, come on, no! I was about to switch. Okay, I'm getting distracted. So since this is like a non-canonical game in the Tekken series, they brought back a lot of characters, which weren't officially killed off or removed completely, which is interesting. But hey, you know, it's... There's so many silly characters in Tekken also. You have a freaking dinosaur. A velociraptor. A velociraptor, I know how to say that, by the way. I'm just being a silly nanny.